Hello, everybody. You get the TV going here where I can see the comments. I don't even try to look on this program no more. All right. How's everybody going? How's everybody doing? Took me a pretty good nap. You know what I am power means? Hey, Brenda. Howdy, happy Tuesday. Hey, is today Tuesday? Oh, Thursday. Today's Thursday. Oh, hey, Liv and I bet to send you the link. I want you to come in here. You ain't got to be in no hurry. I know it takes you a minute to get ready, and you don't even have to come. But I just wished you would, you know. So I'm fitting to go send you the link. It it might be the same as the other one, but I don't know. But yeah, I done sent you the link there, Pamela. Yeah, you know what? I am power. What that means? You remember when I went up there to the lawyers with Stephen and Grandma? They real powerful with me sitting it in that lawyer's office. Grandma and Stephen's like real powerful just because I'm sitting in there. And you know what I mean? And that's when I'm around, that's how it is. If I'm involved with you, you are more powerful. Hey, I've rested. I feel better. Hey, family, you ain't got to do your makeup video today. I know you might not be prepared, but we'll do it later on tonight. I look, y'all, nobody's on. And really tell you the truth, I'm kind of bored, you know. Glad you got some rest in it. Yeah, yeah, thank you. Hey, See, I was thinking about it a little bit. There she is. There she is. Uh, Let me get my earphones on so it won't be feeding back. You know how I really never stopped thinking. Okay. I really never stopped thinking, see. Like, if if I'm involved with you in any kind of way and I'm in your corner, man, I'm a powerful force for you. You know what I mean? That can't nobody mess with you. That can't nobody lie to you. That can't nobody BS you. And like like Donald Trump and Elon, they trying to break them up. See that both of them together is two forces. That I mean they want them separated. And like I say, if I'm involved with you, they can't nobody mess you around. Hey Pamela, you got going yet there, girl? She's trying to talk, yo.
Oh, some coffee.
Hey, you done got you some coffee? Hey Pamela?
Yes, sir.
Oh, you having trouble?
With your video?
No, trying to talk.
No, I'm trying to be quiet because I'm making myself some coffee.
Oh, okay, okay. You ain't got to be that quiet.
It's very quiet in my house.
Yeah, it is over here, except I got the air conditioner going.
Yeah,
It's kind of
I don't usually.
it's
Yeah,
it's kind of mostly the fan running, but it's still like you can hear it on this mic.
my cowboy's in the hospital, so
He,
I'm all by myself, and it's quiet.
yeah, uh,
There's no TVs, or I never have the TV on.
yeah. Well, I was watching, but I was kind of more thinking than I was watching.
Yeah, well, I never have the TV on. Um, he's always got the TV on.
Yeah,
I don't even listen to a radio in the car.
you don't
I
wait.
sit out. Go ahead.
It,
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
hey, it's all right to interrupt. I mean, you don't. Why come you don't listen to the radio?
Well, the honest truth is, um, I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia about 15 years ago, and part of my distracted by noise. Um, Music, certain beats in the music can increase my heart palpitations. Um, just a lot of different things. Smells can make smells just driving down the road. I can smell a smell and it'll make me feel like I have to get sick. So,
Huh?
um, I kind of just like to sit in silence because I just feel more comfortable.
Yeah, I sit in silent songs. That's like when I'm really concentrating. But I
Hearing a,
actually,
like hearing a dog bark in the distance,
yeah,
that really sets me off because I know that dogs bark, but when they bark for hours, that means they're unattended somewhere. And that bothers me, knowing that there's a
yeah,
dog unattended somewhere.
yeah. So, hey, Pamela, you agree that your family's power?
Yes, it is because depending on relationships and depending on the level of relationship in the moment, and if you have strong relationships, uh, you can't dilute that blood. Like with my girls, they'll sit there and somebody will sit there on Facebook and they'll plummet me with conversation. And then all of a sudden, my girls will have enough and they'll sit there and they'll either call me and tell me to delete that person or they'll get right on Facebook and start bad mouthing them. And they know that that's not the way I handle things, but that's how their power works. And I don't have control over their power.
Hey, Janie Jane.
Yes, hi, Brenda.
Yeah, so people, there's a lot of that.
Yes. And the thing about it is in the world, uh, no matter how well you think you know someone, you really don't know them totally because you might be comfortable and have known somebody for 20 years and never said anything about their spouse or about their children, and all of a sudden you speak up and you touched a nerve that you wish you never touched before.
Yep.
Because like I said in my comment on your video this morning, I've learned well enough to know, especially on social media, I only see through the glass walls of your life what you show me. And I can speculate what's going on with you or with your family or whatever, but that's just speculation. I can't make a determination based on what I see. I can't even make a determination based on whatever you would tell me, because whatever you would tell me is just one side of a story.
And it's a small portion.
Exactly. So you would only divulge what you wanted me to know. Okay. And there's much more to that story. And there's multiple sides to that story. And there's reasons for that story. Um, and I can't make a determination about your story. Hell, half the time I can't even make a determination about my own story. I mean, with all the medical training and the you know psychological training and psychiatry appointments I've gone to, and I still don't know. And I've just determined that the only person that knows is God.
That's right.
And the person that's telling the story, that's it, period. And like I said, half the time we don't even know our own stories.
Mm-hmm. I pretty well know, you know. I really do pretty well know. That's downtown Dublin, y'all, right now.
Well, it's a clear day over there with just little tiny clouds.
Uh-huh.
Danny, yes, I was on Tammy's live on Tuesday, and I had gone to have a procedure done, and it's about that office is let's just say it's 22 miles from my house, and it took me 2 hours and 35 minutes.
Hey, you
Uh,
must live in a big city.
Yeah, I had to go 22 miles diagonal in Houston traffic at 4:30 in the afternoon, and I take
Good.
back roads. Yeah,
Good Lord, man. Danny, I will pray you find Bulldog. I appreciate it. Hey, I hadn't give up. But y'all, you see downtown Dublin right there. That's that's the main drag there. But we got like we really kind of got 3 or 4 main drags.
Danny, when I get off of my little street in my neighborhood, there's more traffic than that. Regularly. At 2 o'clock in the morning, there's more traffic than that.
Yeah. Now that I'm gonna if I ever get a chance, I might even have to film it. I want to show y'all what it's like on Friday here. Like you heard me talking about like everybody going to pay bills.
Yeah,
Hey, on Friday, people go crazy here.
yeah. Like I go here about 2 miles from my house to a major grocery store to pick up groceries. And I'm not obviously a day person, and I schedule my pickup at 6:30 at night.
Yeah.
And there's times I have to wait in the parking lot to get into the grocery store parking lot for 45 minutes because there's a lineup to pick up and no parking spaces.
Hey, I mean, a lot of people like them big cities. You know, I mean, people that live there.
Well, I'll tell you what I like. Like where my neighborhood is located, I'm in a square mileage area. I'd say about 10 miles square of 3 major highways. Actually, I'm 15 miles, let's just push it and say 20 miles from I-10 that goes completely across the United States, east and west, 59, which goes north and south, and I-45, which starts in Galveston and goes past Dallas. That's all within 20 miles of me. But yet, when I get over in my little neighborhood, it's quiet over here. You don't hear nothing. You might hear my chickens, but
Yeah.
it's very quiet. But if I want to go to a Walmart, I can get out. I have about one, two, I have 4 Walmarts within 20 miles of me, depending on which direction I go.
Okay. Y'all listen up a second now. You know how I promise it ain't gonna be the same old thing on this channel when I do a video. Yeah, I do. I told you it ain't gonna be the same old thing all the time. So I'm gonna show y'all a video that I actually made it for Grandma, but I changed my mind about uh about putting it on her channel. Let me see if I can find it here. I mean, I know I can find it, but I'll show you a little bit of it. Uh, doing, I always said doing videos is harder than you think. I didn't see it on that pass. Let me look close. See, I got so many videos. It's plumb pitiful.
Danny,
Yeah, go ahead.
you got so much stuck in your head. When you get old and you have Alzheimer's, my God, can you imagine what you'll have stuck coming out of your head? You won't be you won't be able to remember the last time you went to the bathroom, but good Lord, you're gonna have so much stuck in your head.
Yeah, let's see. Oh, I see why I didn't see it. I was on the wrong thing. Yeah, I need a secretary. I wished I had a secretary. So here's the video, y'all. It's it's like a blooper video, but like nobody wants to look bad. And and I'm gonna go ahead and tell you ahead of time that it's a lot easier just to sit here and talk the way me and Pamela's talking right now. But like if you got a bunch of stuff that you're trying to remember, a bunch of points that you're trying to remember, and you're trying to say it all in one rolling, in one camera shot. It ain't as easy as it might look. I mean, you seen movies before where they said, uh, where they said, keep rolling because they gonna cut that part out. And this is what she was doing. And anyway, I spent a pretty good while editing it, and I took what she's got here and actually edited it down. I might even show you that part. Anyway, let's just play it, and I'll explain a little more.
Good morning, everyone. I want to thank. What's her name?
Hello, everybody. In this video, I'm going to show you before the edit, and I'm going to show you after the edit. I really thought long and hard before I messed with this video because Grandma think the video made her look bad. This is actually how it is. Sometimes you can walk out there and get everything right on one take, and sometimes you can't remember your name. And I mean, I swear it's like that. So when this happens, it's actually when you've got a lot of things that you want to try to remember that you're going to say. But I mean, I've done it myself. And it's actually easier just to go out there and talk and not try to remember nothing. And this is like this with everybody that makes videos. It don't matter who you are. So this is bloopers before and after the edit. The last part of this video is actually edited. I'll let you know when it comes up.
I'm pretty sure it's Sandy.
Sandy.
You may go look on the box.
Yeah, that's Sandy. Sandy in North Carolina.
Yeah.
That's funny. I've been there, done
Morning.
that.
Cody, quit. Good morning. I'm out here this morning gonna show you a quilt. Show you a quilt that was made for me from a lady.
North Carolina. Her name's Sandy.
Oh, I can't never get that right.
Take 3.
That's cute.
Good morning. I'm Helen. I'm out here this morning to go show this blank quilt. I'm going to show this quilt that Sandy from North Carolina has made me. It's so beautiful. It has flower tulips on it, and it's just beautiful. And I want to thank her for all the hard work she done on this quilt. It is beautiful. And I want her to know that I appreciate it so much. And I want to show you.
I think it's right here. Yeah, it's right here.
This is it upside down?
No, it's right. Look.
Oh, okay. Well, let me zoom in on it.
Oh, look, look.
Yeah, I know it, but Grandma thinks it makes her look bad. She told me that a few years ago.
Okay. Read it, Cody.
It says tulip quilt made for Helen White, made by Sandy Brown, poor man sewing on 4/18/2018.
Isn't that wonderful? I've never had a quilt.
And it's
Made.
got hearts around the
It's
outside
got hearts around it. Oh, it's so beautiful, and I want to thank her and her family and Mama Cat. Her mother and her whole family, I think, was in on the whole. I mean, they were there. I want to thank all of them. Thank you so much.
You hear all the names and everybody and everything she wants to thank.
Have a blessed day. And Cody is out here with me, my grandson. I'm going to do it again. Got to zoom back out.
Take 4.
This one wasn't doing no way because it was zoomed up too close where the last part was.
Because you just zoomed it up for that stamp.
I know it. Okay. Maybe I can remember what I'm supposed to be.
Sandy from North Carolina.
Good morning. I'm Helen from Georgia, and I'm out here this morning wanting to thank Sandy from North Carolina for making me this beautiful.
Oh, see, there's nothing wrong with that. But, I mean, she don't see it like that. And I've done that same exact thing myself a bunch of times. And it's not when you just talking like what me and Pamela's doing. It's when there's a lot of little points that you're trying to remember. And she sat there and thanked everybody. And she realized she left something out. And then she went to thank them again. And then she left something out important that she had said the first time. And I mean, it just ain't that easy. So I'll show you the last part of the video. If I had Grandma's attention, permission, I would show it all because I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. But here's the last. Actually, when you edited it down, there's not that much, you know. But here we go.
Isn't that wonderful? I've never had a quilt
And it's
made.
got hearts around the
It's
outside
got
of it.
hearts around it. Oh, it's so. I've never seen anything like this. And see what happens from tragic situations brings people together from other states and just like family. Thank y'all so much for watching this video, and look for Sandy's Poor Man Sewing site. And all the videos that she made this blanket is on there. My videos when she was making my quilt is all on there, so y'all look at it and enjoy it.
She does some awesome work, y'all. Check
She
her out.
sure does. Thank y'all so much.
Let me back it up a little bit.
Says
It says tulip quilt made.
Mama Cat that was up there on the table laying around while she was making this quilt. And I want to show you this. This is my grandson Cody, and he's gonna hold it. And I'm gonna zoom up on it so you can see what it says.
It says tulip quilt made for Helen White, made by Sandy Brown, Poor Man Sewing on 4/18/2018.
Isn't that wonderful? I've never had a quilt
And it's
made.
got hearts around the
It's
outside
got
of it.
hearts around it. Oh, it's so. I've never seen anything like this. And see what happens from tragic situations brings people together.
You just don't never see it.
Thank y'all so much.
All right, here we go, y'all. So she knows she's repeating herself, but she knows she can also edit it out, everything that she don't want. And you try to say something again because you left something out, and then you say it again and leave something out that you wanted to say the first time you said it. So this stuff ain't easy. You just don't never see it. But what you're going to see now is the video edited down.
Good morning. I'm Helen from Georgia, and I'm out here this morning wanting to thank Sandy from North Carolina for making me this beautiful quilt and sending it to me. And it has tulips on it, and it's so beautiful. And I want to thank her and her family, her mother, her husband, and Mama Cat.
See all them people she's thanking?
Laying around while she was making this quilt. And I want to show you this. This is my grandson Cody, and he's gonna hold it. And I'm gonna zoom up on it so you can see what it says.
It says tulip quilt made for Helen White, made by Sandy Brown, Poor Man Sewing on 4/18/2018.
Isn't that wonderful? I've never had a quilt
And it's
made.
got hearts around the
It's
outside
got
of it.
hearts around it. Oh, it's so. I've never seen anything like this. And see what happens from tragic situations brings people together from other states and just like family. Thank y'all so much for watching this video, and look for Sandy's Poor Man Sewing site. And all the videos that she made this blanket is on there. My videos when she was making my quilt is all on there, so Y'all look at it and enjoy it like I did.
She does some awesome work, y'all. Check
She
her out.
sure does. Thank y'all so much.
You see, that's the power of edit there. But that's what you don't see a lot. And let me tell y'all, it's okay to be human. Hey, and and I'm telling you, it don't matter who you are. If you got a bunch of stuff that a bunch of points that you trying to remember, it ain't so easy to remember everything and remember them in the right order. It's natural, it's right, Jane. And I didn't think it made her look bad at all, but she don't feel like that, you know. Oh,
Well, it's kind of like when, you know, on TV or whatever, and they do a movie, and then they do the bloopers of the movie.
yeah,
Yeah, people people just think that. I think they think that movies just they understand because of what they've experienced by seeing, you know, a director say action and then seeing a director say cut. But what they don't understand is what happened before the director said action and what happened after the director said cut. And then when the director says, uh, I forget what he says at the end. That's a take,
yeah,
you know? So they don't understand what goes in between the lines. I mean, I'm sitting here talking to you about videos, okay? And I get what you're trying to say, and I understand what Miss Helen has to say because she's a perfectionist. But all along, my mind is going off the deep end, correlating what all of this has to do with real people's lives,
yeah,
you know? I mean, it happens in real people's lives. Like, you know, man, when I show up at a doctor's appointment 15 minutes early, golly, they don't know how many actions cuts it took me to get there 15 minutes early.
hey,
If you
I'm telling you, Pamela, but making them videos that I mean, I used to make. All I made was edited videos,
right,
and I mean, I have done some struggling now,
yeah. And see,
and
I tried to do edited videos, but I never got to a point where I could actually I didn't understand the programs. I couldn't find the programs. And I finally just got to going live. I just figured, you know what? If I can't if you don't like me when I'm live and you don't get me, then you're just in the wrong place. You're looking at the wrong person.
well, see, now just from being on here, if you just if you just get on here talking, it's like talking on the phone. But
Right.
if you got a bunch of stuff you're trying to remember and say it in the right order, because Grandma is
Right.
y'all right, she is a perfectionist. Hey, boy, like like you watch her when she's cooking and stuff,
Right.
and I mean that camera can be leaning just a little bit,
Right.
and y'all can't even tell it's leaning. I know that from making videos, and but like
Well, even if we did see it leaning,
yeah,
we weren't
yeah,
going to
but
stop watching her
yeah.
just because it's leaning a little bit.
uh, when guests get on there, and I hope we have more guests,
Oh, I hope so
uh,
too.
at nights and stuff like that. But like all you do is get on here and talk like you talking on the telephone.
Well, and the other thing I'm just going to tell everybody that's listening or who listens to this, literally, if you're shy, if you're trying to, I mean, just in regular life, if your problem is talking to other people, if you're trying to start a YouTube channel or a Facebook page or your own business, man, Danny's giving you a free opportunity to learn how to talk to other people in the privacy of your own house without a camera facing you. It's perfect. Um, if you were taking a paid course, whether it be business or school, to learn how to public speak, you wouldn't be able to sit in the front of a classroom uh, with a bag over your head or in the dark closet doing this, actually doing the thing. And this is just like, it's a super opportunity. It's, as a YouTube viewer, as a person who considers yourself a part to to physically be heard, to get all out from behind the keyboard and to let people see into your glass house, and you have control over it because you don't have to say what you don't want to say when you're talking to Danny. Well, sometimes he makes you say things you don't want to say, you know, but I mean, it's a great opportunity. And I sit and I think, why didn't I do videos? I learned a long time ago, it's a lot of work. In my house, it's a lot of work. Uh, the minute I try to sit down and do a video, my dog would start whining. My cowboy would just walk in the room and off the top of his head start blowing off whatever words I couldn't afford to have in my video. So I learned real quick the safest thing for me was to lock the two of them in the bedroom. I would fix meals, turn a movie on like a little kid, and close them in the bedroom so I could go and do my live.
Yeah, you
That's
know,
the only thing. That's the only thing I could do. And then I'd never know when he was going to just, he's an adult. He's got a mind of his own. And he'd just pop in the room and say something, and I'd be like, oh my gosh.
you know, like like grandma, she was doing videos a long, long time ago, but she wouldn't talk. She would get out there and film and get out there and rake and do stuff, but like she wouldn't talk on the videos. And see, I already knew that grandma was a pretty good talker.
Yeah.
I already knew that. And but anyway, I mean, that's how she got started. I mean, I encouraged her to start talking,
Hmm.
and I didn't know it was going to go as good as it did. You never know.
Right.
And I remember when Steven started. I mean, I didn't think he was going to make it, but there's enough people that liked him. People liked him,
Right.
and yet I mean, he would go a long time without even saying anything. And
Right.
you ain't got to be talking or making noises every second of the day.
Mm-mm.
That's right,
And,
Monique.
and and I see Jody says she started a channel, but she doesn't dare go live. Well, you know what, Jody? Don't cut yourself short. You find something to go live if that's what you want to do. If it's nothing but, start with going live and showing a plant that you got in your backyard or whatever your content. You can always increase your content, but you can't increase content if you don't start with content. You can increase how much you talk if you don't ever start.
So when on that video there I just showed, some videos are harder to do. In other words, if you just sitting there showing your chicken pen and you ain't moving that camera and zooming in on that quilt like what Mama was doing, that stuff, there's some videos that you make that'll mess with your mind. Stephen didn't talk much when he was working on something back when he started. That's right. That's the reason I was down there, Monique. I was I was afraid he was gonna fail. And something I forgot something I forgot to always say is his wife, and he was down there filming at that lake. His wife didn't want him to have a channel. She made a channel, Roofer and Teacher. That was the name of her channel. She wanted Stephen to be on her channel. And like let me explain something to you. I forgot what my title is. I am power.
Yes, sir.
I was telling him, don't you get her channel going, because I knew she had that channel linked to her bank account. All my channels is linked to Tammy's bank account. I done that in case something happened to me. She would keep on making money. And understand what I'm saying. She wanted him to, like, if he couldn't get, if he couldn't be on her channel, she didn't want, she wanted him to quit. And this is all true, y'all. But just like,
Right.
but just like, uh, I was saying last night and this morning, I was there. I was saying, boy, you let her do her videos on her channel, and you do your videos on your channel. And she was coming on up too, because he was in them.
Right.
Without him, they didn't nobody
And
care
see,
about. Go ahead, Pam.
well, here's my point of view on that, okay? Because I watch multiple YouTubers where the husband has a channel, the wife has a channel, they come together and they collaborate on 2 or 3 different channels with each other, but they still have they share some base viewers, and then they have their own base of viewers. And the honest truth is, uh,
Yeah, that's right, Monique.
And I'll watch when she's in it, but I don't particularly race over to watch it just knowing that she's in it.
Yeah, I mean, there's
But if they didn't have different avenues of viewing, I wouldn't be watching either of them. So the content of one is different than the content of the other.
all right. Well,
So,
let me lay something on you. See, a lot of the people that you talking about, the wife's got a channel, the husband's got a channel, and all that. A lot of times they doing that for more money.
correct.
But uh, but like, there's people that don't want me on Tammy's channel, so I try to stay clear on her video. What I mean to say. So I try to stay kind of clear of Tammy when she's making a video, and then it ain't me. They don't have to. I'm not on for the ones that don't care to see me. They don't have to.
Right.
And then I make these. Sometimes I make uh on that
Okay,
channel.
Danny,
Go ahead.
let me interrupt. Kathleen, please don't leave. I did not answer your question in regard to what my channel is. First of all, out of respect to Danny, but secondly, I don't use my YouTube channel. I have one, but I
Hey,
don't use it.
let me interrupt. You don't you don't have to answer a question, and if she wants to leave, she can leave.
I understand. But
You
I didn't
you
want
don't.
her to feel.
Hey, you don't have to tap dance. I know what you're gonna say, and I'm gonna let you say it. But
I
like,
need to answer this
but
call.
like,
1 minute. One
okay,
minute.
all right, go ahead. Hey, like, there's plenty of people that don't get no questions answered, and uh, she don't have to get on here and tap dance to questions. I see Stephen all the time not answer questions, and if that's too much for you, leave. I mean, that's the way it is. I know why she's not saying what her channel is. But she'll be back in a minute. Hey, let me tell you something, Kathleen. Let me tell you something. What if, what if you went in front of Walmart and you said, "Hey, I got that cheaper right over there at my store right across the road. I got that cheaper right over there at my store across the road." You think Walmart would like you standing out there in front of Walmart saying, "I got a store right over there"? That's advertising. And you don't go on people's channel and advertise your channel. That's just something that you don't do. That's why she ignored your question. But she don't have to tap dance anyway. Hey, Blue. Hey, I mean, hey, good Lord, man. She's on here. Like people, man, people will like find something to get you about. And Pamela's on here helping me, doing the best she can, and trying to be entertaining. and help me and be respectful. And then you got somebody like like that. She's gonna leave. Well, leave! This train will keep going without you. Hey, that's the way it is. I don't want her tap dancing. I want her to get on here and be herself. If somebody don't like it, they can leave. What is it, Jane? What you talking about? You can hear me good now? Hey, I like Pamela. If somebody can't get their question answered, they gonna leave. I can get started on that. You ain't answer their question. I didn't know nobody had to answer. I didn't know nobody had to answer a question. Now what if everybody felt like that woman felt? How does that woman treat her husband? She's probably a real winner. You know what I mean? With me here, y'all, with me, you ain't got to wonder what I'm thinking. And every one of y'all normal people, y'all know, you know that was rude. She took the time to type. If you don't answer my question, I'll leave. You ain't got to type that you will leave. Just leave. Let me tell y'all something else. There's people that'll try to upset the cows. I know I might have to explain that. Yeah. Um, there's such a thing as people that's trying to get all the cows scattered and running. And you just seen that right there. And I see it actually a pretty good bit. They're trying to get all the cows running. Stir trouble. Break your channels back. Tell me, Monique, Jody, Jane, tell me, do y'all understand about they're trying to cause the cows to get upset? They try to influence you. I wouldn't watch them. Do y'all understand that? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm just getting everything straight, y'all, because this is what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna get on here, ain't gonna have no boring video. People that don't like you, you never gonna you never gonna change their mind. So then therefore you don't even try. If everybody was like her, I wouldn't be on here now. And the people that try to stir trouble and cause all the cows, y'all are the cows. People try to cause a stampede, try to get people not to watch you. They would rather say something cruel or rude than to scroll on. Yeah, if you see people all the time, like it don't happen a whole lot on mine, and I really don't know about Stephen, but on Mama's, yeah, man, people write a 2-page letter saying what they don't like, and Grandma ain't gonna change. She's not gonna change the way somebody's sitting at home in their recliner trying to make Grandma change. The person that's writing the comment, it ain't their channel. And I mean, let me tell you, we gonna get a crowd of people on this Southern ideas. And I mean the people that want to go watch fake. I mean, go watch fake. This right here is gonna be a real channel. People like real, y'all. That's right. No walls here. That's right. I mean, man, I seen a bunch of people making videos. Not none of us, but like, don't know why that's so hard to understand. It's her channel and yours. Hey, that's right. But you got, I mean, there's one woman that used to get on Stephen's channel. I got aggravated enough to say something about it the other day. She would always make up a reason to leave. And what she's doing is messing with y'all's head. She's not messing with our head. Hell, Stephen was out there cutting trees. He didn't even know it. But she's pulling some shit on y'all, see. Trying to mess with your mind. Just because somebody have a channel and people subscribe, it doesn't mean they have a say in how a person should live or do. Some people don't know. Yeah, I mean, it's always take it or leave it. You ain't got to write no letter, and you ain't got to announce you're going to leave. If you don't like it, hit the road. I go down there on Mama's channel and say the same thing. I walk over there to Stevens and say the same thing. If you don't like it, don't write no letter. Just leave. But they're trying to upset the channel. I see it all the time. That's right. Lock the door on the way out. So I seen this guy. They was supposed to be living off grid. And he was saying he had a generator. A generator's real high priced. And he was filming one day and I seen some power lines. I seriously doubt He ain't hooked up to electricity. But he's selling everybody on living off a grid, see? And you know, like how I'm paying attention to stuff. I asked 2 questions. Son, they blocked me. See, I was on to them, and they knew it. That's dumb to be living off of. See, at first I thought they was in a camper. At first I thought, hell, maybe they was somewhere where there wasn't no electricity, you know. But I seen power lines there one day. This channel right here is gonna grow, y'all. It ain't no bad apples gonna make everybody not watch. People's smarter than that.
I'm back. Thank you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, why don't you answer that woman's question?
You want me to answer somebody's question?
You remember the woman said she was leaving because you wouldn't answer her question?
Okay, you want me to answer uh
You know what? I'm tired of it already. Like, woman just trying to get all the cows upset.
oh well, I don't get upset. The honest truth is, out
Not,
of
not,
respect
not,
to
not,
you.
not you. Not you. The
Oh,
cows,
okay.
the cows are the people watching. And they trying to
Yeah,
get the cows upset. Cause mayhem and disruption. Trying to point their finger at you. You didn't answer her question, so she'll leave. There's probably plenty of questions that you don't answer in your life.
right. I think the thing about it is, for the health of your channel, I personally would feel like if somebody asked me a question and um and it was something that I could answer within respect to you, I would answer it. But at that moment, I didn't answer it because we were discussing something else. I saw it, but out of respect to you, a lot of people don't understand. They might be coming in and they don't understand respect within a channel. And so that's why I would explain to that person that I wouldn't, I wouldn't talk about my channel, talk about my business. I would only talk about things that you were talking about. I
See,
wouldn't.
I mean, the woman's ignorant, see?
Yes,
She thinks she knows, and she don't know nothing.
correct.
I, when you was on the phone, I told her, like, what if you went in front of Walmart and and everybody's walking in Walmart, you stand there saying, I got a store right over there. I got a store right over there. I got a store right over there. That's something you don't do. And you go on a big time YouTuber's channel and you go to saying, I'm talking about you can just do it in chat and see what happens.
Oh, yeah. Eventually, if they have a moderator, the moderator will tone you down with some words. And if that doesn't work, you'll be blocked.
Hey, if you want to advertise your channel, they won't be toning you down with words. They'll go ahead and block you. They've
Let me
been,
just take
they've
1
been,
minute, Danny. 1
uh,
minute. I say hi to all y'all that are listening. And thank you for listening and waiting for me to come back. I appreciate y'all. Go ahead, Danny.
hey, I forgot what I was saying.
Are you talking about Walmart and
Well,
moderators?
well, yeah. Like if you go to big time YouTubers and you like, it's real hard getting started.
Oh,
But
yeah.
you you go saying this is my channel in the comments,
Right.
or even after the video. Well, I'm saying if you say it in chat, they'll block you, and even if you say it after the video,
Well,
they'll block you. I mean, I block. Well, not so much no more, but like foreign people getting on there and leaving links in there.
right. Well, and the thing that so many people don't understand is that it's like anything else. It's like outside of YouTube. If you recommend, let's say, a roofer, because that roofer worked for you, or that roofer is your friend, okay, your reputation as a creator, if you start recommending other YouTubers, which would, in some people's minds, be the kind thing to do, okay, but as a creator, let's say you're a very respectable gentleman. You know, you're respectable to women, you're respectable to children, so on and so forth. And you recommend somebody else's channel, and all of your viewers start watching that person's channel, and then all of a sudden, that new YouTuber says something totally, you know, ghetto, that's totally different than what you would say, okay? Your viewers, your followers start to think, wow, did Danny really like this person? Does Danny really respect this person? And the thing is it may be that you just think differently, totally differently. Uh, but your people don't see that. They don't see that Danny's capable of accepting other people's differences. Instead, what they see is Danny is now the guy who really likes that kind of people. And so it hurts uh it hurts your channel. So you you want to um you want to make recommendations that don't hurt you, whether it's on a YouTube channel, whether it's in your personal life. You want to promote people who um, who are a good reflection of yourself. I mean, does that? I don't know if that makes any sense.
Yeah, they was people doing that on Mama's channel, promoting their channel.
Right.
You know, there was one woman, uh, she would get on there and people's watching grandma. She's pestering the people. Did you see my video? Uh,
Right.
guess what I'm going to do tomorrow? Did you see me bake that cake? You know what I mean? Like, them people's watching grandma.
Right. Well, the thing about it is, just because your name is right there, uh, this that's your name on YouTube. That doesn't mean that you have an active channel. But some people make their YouTube name their active channel name. So you don't have to be a rocket scientist to go to YouTube and type that in and see that person's channel.
Yeah,
So the person that's sitting there self promoting really doesn't know the basics of YouTube themselves if they don't know that. If they really don't know that.
yeah, yeah. You ain't supposed to do that.
Right. And see, my thing up there, um, I don't even know. I've never even looked. The honest truth is I got a YouTube channel and I don't even know what the password is. I got a TikTok channel. Or TikTok ID. I don't even know what that is. The only thing I really get involved is all on my Facebook. I've been there since 2013. I created YouTube because, you know, I wanted to look at YouTube because that's what my kids were doing. My grandkids were doing it. And I watched Miss Helen, and then I started watching new people. But I think I got one video posted on my YouTube, and I don't even know I don't remember what it is. It's probably a really stupid video. And, like on my, funniest thing is, I was trying to follow all these rules and regulations that all of the top salespeople in one of my companies uses. And I went in and I posted a live video. It was the stupidest live video on Facebook. You know how many views I got on that thing?
Uh,
Last time I looked, I have like 3,000 views on that video. And you know what I was doing?
what?
I was literally, I had a makeup brush and I rubbed it across my face. And I said, this is the softest and best brush I've ever used. I have so many views on that stupid video. And you know, it was people from all over the world. I had to end up blocking thousands of people. I don't even know. That video was like 2 years ago. But it was just like the stupidest thing. And I finally just stopped posting, videos on my Facebook.
Yeah, I quit too. I do a little bit,
Yeah, I
but
like that video.
I actually quit. I actually quit doing that. You know why I quit putting videos on Facebook? Yeah, I used to get on there and talk every now and then. People,
Well,
people figured out I could see them coming in,
yeah,
and they wanted to hear what I was saying, but they didn't want me to know they was listening.
right. Yeah, the minute you go on a Facebook Live, it pops up. And if the person that's doing the Facebook thing looks at it, they can see that you're there. They can see you're watching. And my thing, what I didn't like was the minute I did a Facebook Live, it automatically throws the first minute to minute and a half on my Facebook stories. And even though my Facebook pages are all private, your stories are not. So I have to go in constantly deleting Facebook stories.
Yeah, what's Whistling Robin saying there? Hey, Pamela, what was that Whistling Robin was saying?
She said that she started because she only chatted on hobby channels, and some channels encourage sharing for the sake of the hobby in general, and that has declined.
What does that mean?
It means that originally, when she started watching channels, they were promoting other channels, but suddenly she's noticed that promoting other channels has declined.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, the big timers know about it. The big
Right,
time, they know about the promoting because, I mean, they've been doing it a long time. But, I mean, I've been
right,
doing it a long time.
right.
Hey, that's one of them women talking about, gonna sue me. Because, I mean, I blocked her from Grandma's channel.
Oh,
And, I mean, I was fitting to block somebody else because they was doing it too. And I didn't want to do it.
yeah.
But, I mean, they wasn't listening. They wasn't listening to me. They there watching Grandma. And I don't believe in people harassing your chatters.
I see, Robin. I understand. She says now, not the posting of channels. Hi, Patricia. That's what she said, that the hobby itself has declined.
Yeah. Well, let me tell y'all something. You don't want somebody you helped to be on alive when you won't. And it happens sometimes. Uh, it happens sometimes, but like most time it's an accident. Cause we all know what it'll do.
Right,
You'll have part of the people here and part of the people over yonder.
right. Well, let me ask you this question. By numbers, does it help your channel more for more people to view the live, or more people to watch the replay?
Um, I don't know. See, I mean, I'll just tell you like a little bit of what I know. If you skip an ad, that ad we don't make nothing.
So
I
I
mean, there's not there's not very much money at all. You can almost say no money in the lives, and And then there's not much money after the live neither. You got
Okay.
you got to have a you got to have a video that'll keep on getting views. Hey, yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Jay. See, like we helped William get started,
Oh,
and I mean, he don't, when he gets ready to go live, he don't give a shit, who's live, and we helped him get started. Mama helped him. Hey, that's right. Yeah, so these lives, they don't do that. They don't. I mean, you might make $10 because the lives they'll fall off. I mean, they just too long.
yeah.
They too long, and then a lot of people on YouTube simply just don't care about me and you sitting there talking.
Right.
And I mean, that means Grandma and Stephen and everybody. A lot of people
Right.
just don't care about us talking.
Right.
Expect,
And see,
expect,
with me as a viewer, I will be looking at a video. I was just watching, there's some big stuff going down today in the news, and I was watching a video about that, trying to keep myself informed. And I saw you went live. So I cut that video off and come over to your live. Now, I'm watching your live, and depending on, all of a sudden I'll get a notification that somebody's got a video. Well, I'm not going to get off your live to go over to somebody's video
yeah,
because I know that videos can take, you know, 12 to 24 hours to download. So that means, why would I get off your live and leave supporting you? Hey, Maylee. Hey, Blue. Um,
or
why would
listen.
I get off?
See,
Why would I?
like William don't hurt us none when he goes live. He's really got a different audience, you know.
Yes,
But like, when he gets ready to go live, he ain't looking to see if anybody's live or not. I mean, like, he live not even be thinking about it.
yeah. And I love watching William. I do all the time. But if somebody else is live, I might be supporting them and to go watch his replay because I really, uh, I love watching his work. But
Yeah,
I'm not gonna, I'm gonna support somebody. Uh, well, I'm just gonna be honest with you. Um, like a, well, like some people have, live cams. Like Steven has a live cam.
yeah,
I right now while I'm talking to you, I've washed some dishes. I put food treats out for my chickens. I done a load of clothes, took one load out of the washer, one out of the dryer. I don't have time, and honestly, I don't have interest in watching uh the goats running around in Steven's pasture. It's not my thing. I love the people that are on there that are chit chatting, and I would love to sit and chit chat, but I got other things I need to be doing.
let me tell you something about the goat channel. That was actually just for people coming in and chatting a
Right.
little bit and leaving.
Yes. And I
But
get
like,
that because I see it on other people's channels. They have a calf cam. So the calf has been born and now the camera is set up and you just literally watch whatever is going on with the calf, and people that know each other sit in there and they chit chat about the calf. you know, and that's a good thing. It helps promote the person.
Before
I
I
want,
before I got on this live right here, I went and looked to make sure none of the girls wasn't live.
yeah,
Also, I don't want to go live on top of them, you know.
right. Yeah.
Hey, watch this right here. Watch this video right here. This video here, I seen for I took the copy guard off of it. I actually know how to do that. That's a secret.
Do what?
I took the copy guard off of this video.
You know, when I saw that, at first I thought that was one of the fires that was out was burning out at Stephen's house.
I seen, I don't even know if it was this one. I seen 4,000 people watching this. Like, I can't get over it. I say, we just knew, we just knew that uh, the GOAT channel was going to be a place when nothing wasn't happening and nobody wasn't doing nothing, that everybody could go over there and have a place to get together.
Yes.
But, and actually, he's being worked against on that channel. It's not the people, you know. It's the platform.
Yeah.
So, so I know more than what I'm saying. I just ain't saying too much about it. The platform. Danny, I hope people use these videos around Christmas too. Yeah, I know how to take the copy guard off of videos, but sometimes some of them's harder than others. And I just don't hardly mess with it, you know, too much. Oh, listen, y'all, and Pamela. Hey, we've been on an hour and a half. Hey, Pamela, you got some makeup pictures and everything for tonight?
Uh, Not really. I can.
I'll get you up some pictures. And the reason I'm going to go ahead and get off is because Tammy's going to be home in a few minutes.
Oh yeah, that's
And
right. It's Thursday.
yeah, I don't want to run my video right up under her.
Yeah.
Because
All right.
here's what happens when you do that. There'll be 200 or 300 people over there watching the tail end of my video. And, you know, they'll be watching the tail end while she's on. So
Right.
I don't believe in running your video right under somebody.
Right.
So I'm gonna get it off and give everybody a chance to finish up on this right here, because what you might not realize is there's people that's watching now that's 30 minutes behind.
Yes, sir.
They think they watching. Uh, they think they don't realize that they 30 minutes behind.
Right.
They think they actually seeing what me and you seeing right now, and
Mm-hmm.
I see it all the time. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean? You can tell by the chat. You know,
Right.
the chat ain't up with what's going on the screen.
Right.
And a lot of people realize it later. But I'm telling you, a lot of people don't know that they 30 minutes behind or 45 minutes behind. I think YouTube does that instead of like throwing you on the tail end of a video, like we fitting to get off. See, we fitting to get off, and these people coming in right now.
Right. And there, when you come in, there's actually an option when you push the button. It says live chat. And if you push it, it brings you up all the way up to where the live chat is at,
Yeah,
to current time.
yeah,
But you have to go back and then you have to watch the replay. Otherwise, you don't know what the hell people are talking about.
that's right. And I forgot to mention, I mean, Grandma will be up here with Tammy. I mean, that's the plan. I hadn't talked to Grandma in a few days, but that's the plan, you know. I mean, sometimes the plan change.
Yeah.
She don't she don't have to come and sit in with Tammy like if she don't feel like it or she's got something else to do. This ain't something she has to do, you know.
Right. And a lot of times I'll see that Tammy's live and I'll pop in and say, hey, and then I just turn the volume down and let it roll
Yeah,
because I got something else going on, but I want to let it roll so that, you know, one, I'm up to par, and two, she's getting, you know, a watcher, a consistent watcher in her numbers.
yeah, getting good watch time. And
Yeah. And
there's a lot of people do that. See, we actually not supposed to tell you to watch the commercials.
right,
That is against the YouTube rules and guidelines.
right,
But like, you can do anything you want to do.
right. And a lot of times I just let it roll and then I'll check in and see if she's at the prayer part, or I'll read the comments as I'm doing something and I keep a note who I need to add to my prayer list, but I just go on with my other stuff, you know, not to impede with her watch hours.
Yeah. Hey, well, get us some stuff up. Get us some makeup stuff up tonight. You have to kind of be careful how you say things, uh, because people pay YouTube to advertise. You understand what
Correct,
I'm saying? So
correct,
you have to be kind of careful about how you say things. Okay,
right.
Dana, have a great afternoon. Hey, okay, sweet Beneath. Hey, y'all, I appreciate you coming in here. We're gonna get this channel rolling, y'all.
Yeah,
And
Janie and Monique need to go take naps if they plan to be with us after midnight.
yeah, well, it might be before midnight. I mean, it's just according to Pamela, but I'll try to let you know. I know how to get a hold to you,
Yeah.
but I'll
Now
try
with
to.
me, I have to go to the hospital later and I have to get out because they lock the doors at 9 that I need to get in and out in the handicap area. So I probably won't be available till after 9, but don't let that,
Uh,
you know,
I won't be live before 9,
yeah.
and I won't do it on Tammy's channel. It'll be on this channel.
All righty.
I won't.
Well, look, I
I
look
don't.
forward to seeing y'all.
If Tammy does a video, I won't jump in on top of her.
Right.
I'll do it on Southern Ideas. See, she'll keep on getting views.
Yeah.
I mean, there's people like I don't think you could pay them to come to Southern Ideas. But anyway, we're doing this all for fun anyhow, right?
That's right. Come be yourself.
Hey, thank you for helping me, Pamela.
Anytime, Danny.
Yes, ma'am.
Anytime.
We'll see you tonight.
Okie dokie. See y'all later. And thank you to all these people that stay in the chat and give up their time, because your time is the most valuable thing that you have. And sharing it with Danny and anybody else is very, very appreciated.
Yes, ma'am. Hey,
All right.
thank you,
Well,
Pam.
all right. Love y'all. Bye.
Hey, we appreciate y'all. Bye, 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 bye. We'll see y'all tonight. Bye, bye.